Hey there, everyone. This is Angela Arman. How are you? And welcome to summer. Man, what an amazingly beautiful, beautiful day. I'm really excited to have you guys on this course. And I know it's summertime and it can be a bear, but I wanted to let you know that I'm here. We're going to be walking through all of this together. And I know, especially sometimes when you're dealing with technology and you're not able to be with an instructor, a professor, or someone to help who's on the ground, it can be really frustrating and anxiety producing. So I want you to know that in that sense, please, when you find yourself faced with those sorts of feelings, just know that I'm here and that I understand. Reach out to me and I'll always be here to help out. So what you're looking at right now is the front of our Moodle page, and here you can go ahead and access our textbook and any other readings or resources according to the module that we'll be on. So, for example, this class, we do have a textbook, but it's a PDF. So you'll go ahead and find those resources there. Here is our schedule that we'll be going through. This is an 8-week course, and we finish up. The last day is August 11th. Now, if you do get the opportunity to get on campus, here's a little handy map that tells you where you can study, and if you're there, where there are places where you can sit down and open up your computer. The other thing is when it comes to this class, the way that we're going to meet is really up to you. If you ever need to meet or want to meet, all you have to do is just send me an email and say, Angela, I need to meet. Let's do it as soon as possible. And then send me a list of dates and times that really work for you. And then we're going to go ahead and be utilizing this Zoom information here. So we try to make sure that we design a course that's really flexible and easy for you guys to navigate. And which means that although we might not have a set class time, whenever you encounter any questions or any time you want to meet, or I will sit with you for an hour if that's what you want me to do. It's what I love to do. So please don't feel that it's a burdensome to me or that you're bothering me at all. My goal is to provide a classroom environment for you that is really open and flexible, yet supportive at the same time. So the fact that we don't have a class time, please don't take that as I don't want to be here for you. It's just we discovered that when we would set a class time, it only suited maybe 25% of our population. And we want to make sure that we're supporting 100% of our population. So let me know when you want to meet and I will be there. Here's a little information about me. Here is the class forum site. So if you ever have any questions you want your classmates to answer, you can go ahead and do that as well. And here's our syllabus. So the way that these courses run is by module. So you'll notice here's our introductory module. And I'm always going to put the dates that these modules run. So we started on a Monday and we're going to end on a Monday. All of your assignments and labs and discussions, everything will be due on a Monday, every Monday at 11:59. So I know a lot of times we have things that are due on Sundays. I just figured it was summertime and that might be a little more difficult. So I extended it to Monday. So on the offset, it's going to be really important for you to familiarize yourself with our Moodle site. Keep up on our announcements. The other thing that's going to be really important is that as of January 2022, the industry standard for GIS and anyone working in GIS is a program that we call ArcGIS Pro. I realize this is very new. This is really what technology is all about. It keeps us on our toes. Now, ArcGIS Pro functions in a PC world only. So if you find yourself with a Mac, please don't stress. It will be okay. I can help you rent a laptop, a PC laptop from Clackamas. Maybe you might have access to an old one at home or a friend or something like that. So, really spend this first week trying to figure that out. And then that is going to be plan B. And then, if that's not an option, we'll go ahead and move to option C. So, please don't worry, don't stress out. It's just the way that technology goes, it always keeps us on our toes. Now, the next thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be reading and reviewing the lecture and overview of maps. You're going to be completing Lab 1 as well, and you're also going to be participating in an introductory discussion forum for this very first week. So here's our lecture. Here are the learning goals for this class. Here is our first lab, Yo-Yo, Getting to Know ArcGIS Pro. Here is a discussion, and then here is a video demo on how we can go ahead and how you can install ArcGIS Pro. So this is a video of me going through that. Now, when you hop onto Lab 1, Yo, Getting to Know ArcGIS Pro, you'll notice that there might be a lot going on. So this portion right here is letting you know how you're going to access arcgis.com and download ArcGIS Pro. So that's what this section is all about. The next part is going to be this attachment here, and I send them in doc forms so that you can download them and work inside of them, right? If it was a PDF, it would be locked for you. So I'm always going to send all of our lab in doc format so that you can work and utilize that space, and then you can save it, and then you can go ahead and turn it in. What you're going to find in your labs is usually a series of questions. They could be reflection questions, could be having to access some sort of reading and then answer the questions. The questions you're going to find for this week in Lab 1 really have to do with just reflecting on your experience in GIS, if you've ever used it, if you've been in a class, why you're here, what you're looking forward to, and what you want to get out of it. After that, once you've installed ArcGIS Pro and once you've gotten access to arcgis.com, then you're going to start utilizing what we're doing there. There's going to be a tutorial also for you in this Lab 1. You're going to follow that tutorial, and at the end of that tutorial, you're going to take a screenshot. You're going to insert it into this lab along with the answers to these questions, and then you're going to upload that here. So usually your labs are going to be, like I've said, doc format. You're going to insert screenshots, answer questions, save it, and then go ahead and submit it. Submit it here. Now, like I said, if any of this becomes cumbersome and too much, guess what? Angela, I need to meet, and this is when is a good time. I'm home this summer. I love teaching. I love teaching summer school. I've been teaching for a long time, and it really there's nothing else on planet Earth I want to be doing. So you are never bothering me. You are never burdensome. I am here to help walk you through all of this. And we all come to learning in our own way. And thank goodness for that. And so I wouldn't be a good teacher. I wouldn't be a good instructor if I expected you all to come to this site and to GIS and this new technology in the same way. No, that's not going to happen. I don't want that to happen. So let me know how I can meet you exactly where you're at in this course. Happy to do so. I look forward to meeting all of you, and let's talk.